hot wings, hot topics, and real estate. Host Ryan Spellerberg keeps it real with agents, investors, and insiders every month. No fluff, just good convo exploring the trends, challenges, and questions shaping today's market. Now, here's your host with over 20 years of lending experience, Ryan Spellerberg.
They're on fire. Hey everybody, Ryan Spellerberg, the mortgage guy with Central Bank. We're here with hot topics in real estate, where we talk about the hottest trends in real estate. And also we bring in really good professionals in their market. We've got Matt Fisher today with Keller Williams. Matt, give a little intro about yourself.
Hey, Matt Fisher, KW. Been in real estate for 7 years now. Been at KW the whole time. Love it. Learning something new every day.
KW is Keller Williams.
Keller Williams.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, let's stay away from those abbreviations.
Keller Williams.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so here's what we do. Take a bite of a wing. We ask questions, have some fun. Matt is not good with spices, so this should be really entertaining.
Yep.
Again, he's like my wife. He thinks ketchup is spicy, so
Honey barbecue sauce gets to be spicy for me.
this is going to be fantastic for you.
I'm extremely excited.
I'll hop into the first one. Just medium buffalo, very relaxed, just nice and easy.
Okay. I'm ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one, not this one. Okay.
Left to right, for sure.
Mm.
All right, Matt. So your story is one of the most unique that I've ever heard in real estate. So you went from driving a milk truck 7 years ago to becoming one of the top agents in Sioux Falls. How does that happen? How do you make that transition?
Well, not getting to me yet.
Good.
It's kind of weird how it all turned out. I was in the Hy-Vee checkout line just getting my groceries, and I was just chatting with people in line, and the gentleman behind me, I don't remember his name, but he's a real estate coach, getting people licensed. And he heard me chatting, and he just said, "Hey, would you have a cup of coffee with me?" And me having no sense of like, hey, I should probably think about this a little bit. I was like, "Yep, where do you want to go?" Just some random stranger. So
Were you asking people to pay for your groceries? Is that what
I was,
Okay.
yeah, which is a
He's
whole nother
convincing.
story.
He's very convincing. So,
Yeah. So I went over and had a cup of coffee with him, and he said I should get into real estate. And I brushed it off a little bit, chatted with my wife, and she was going to school at the time at STI. So I said, well, you do that. I'll go to the oil fields, which is where I was before I came here. So she could just focus on school, and I'll take my real estate classes while I'm on the work sites. So that's what I did. I went up there, and in the night shift, I had my computer and my hotspot. I was just studying for real estate. And then I got done. I came back, took a job as a milk truck driver. It was Dean Foods at the time. And then the shifts were super brutal there. So I would start around midnight or 1 in the morning, work till 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, then try to do real estate for a couple hours before I'd go to bed for 3-4 hours and do it all over again. Well, eventually I said, this doesn't work. So I took another job that had better hours so I could do my real estate. And I ended up actually getting let go from that job. And I said to my wife, I said, just let me try this real estate thing. I feel like I'll be okay. And she said, well, we have 6 weeks that we can do this financially. So you have 6 weeks to get it done.
No pressure whatsoever.
No, it was super stressful, both financially and not wanting to, fail the family aspect. I think that's what probably really drove me. So I went straight into 10, 12 open houses every single weekend, just grinding and the calls, the expireds, everything I can do to create business, meeting with folks every single day. I bet I was 90 to 100 hours a week consistently for a year straight.
It paid off.
It did, yeah. Yeah, to my surprise, it did, yeah.
Yeah, nice work, man. Again, really unique story.
Thank you.
All right, let's hop into the next one. Nashville Hot Dry Rub. It's actually really good. I said I would eat this one normally.
Okay. A dry rub. I don't know if I've ever actually tried a dry rub wing. Not bad. It's already there for me, but it's not bad.
You got to take a full bite, though.
Oh, dude. Woo. I'm now nervous for the rest of these.
Honestly, again, this one's just got a little different kick to it because it's dry. It hits a little different. So, okay, you and Betsy just welcomed your second child. Big congratulations there.
Thank you.
How is becoming a dad again change your approach to your business and how you do the day-to-days of real estate?
It was a big adjustment going from still working year 4 or 5, 60, 70 hours a week still to my first child, Elena, I missed so much being in the oil fields. I decided when I had my second kid, I'm okay scaling back and taking whatever is doable within a time frame to still be around Luca, my boy. So that was the hardest part, is just being okay with wherever my business took me and just putting my family and my children first. So that was the hardest thing. And luckily the foundation was there, and after year 5, it gets a little less stressful creating business and that kind of stuff. So the timing couldn't have been better, but that was the hardest thing, just scale back work.
So you're okay, or your average time when you're spending time with your family is like double the average agent or triple the average agent in Sioux Falls anyway. So it's okay, Matt. You're fine.
Yeah, but it was a big adjustment for me. It was really hard because I find a lot of my energy comes from work. I get excited about it. So to take that away and go, all right, well, not only do I not have that aspect, but now I need to raise a baby on 3 hours of sleep. It was an interesting adjustment.
Sometimes our puppies bark at night. I get it. I mean, it's very similar. My wife and I know exactly what you're going through. All right, next one, hot buffalo. Really not that bad. Just
not bad?
No, it's really not. You'll be fine. How you doing so far?
I'm sweating. I'm going to be diving into that milk shortly. Okay, this one's... Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, man.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're doing great. Okay. One thing people notice about you right away is that you show up exactly as you are. Shorts, hat, no fluff. You're not trying to play that suit and tie realtor. So what do you say to people in the industry that say you need to dress like that to be successful?
Well, you don't have to dress like that to be successful. There's times where it's called for. Like, obviously, I have a suit I can throw on if I need to. There's times where you can throw a polo on or something like that. You see how I'm dressed right now. For the most part, when I would go into the more expensive homes where I feel like that's probably what they expected from me, a really good story. I called a for sale by owner. They were on for 1.3 million, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And now they're super close friends, but I showed up just kind of like this, but a polo on, just a 3-button golf shirt, basically.
Little hair hanging out on the top.
Yeah, just a smidge.
Yep, got it.
Yep. And then they opened the door. His name's Rich. And I looked at Rich, and he looked at me, and I go, hey, Rich, I own a suit, and I'd be happy to throw that on for you. But the second I'm out of your sight, I'm going to take that suit off. So what do you want me to do? He just looked at me. He's like, come on in, Matt. It was great.
That's great.
I think if you avoid the fluff and you just be you, you're not going to work with everyone. Like, some people aren't going to be okay with this, and some people are going to expect a suit, and that's okay. There's people that want to fit that mold. I want to work with people who are okay with me just being me, and they be them, and life's going to be great.
Yeah, works out for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're crushing it, dude.
Thank
crushing it. And in fact, I just talked to a realtor this morning that you got a listing away from him on a for sale by owner here recently, and they were pretty upset about it.
That was not intentional. I went over to the place to look at it, to possibly, if there was a renovation option, I could just buy it and move the lady on to wherever she wanted to go. And we ran the numbers. It didn't make sense. She ended up just calling me and being like, hey, I don't know what it is. I feel comfortable with you. Would you help me sell my home? And I went over there, and to caveat off of not dressing up, I was in my sandals with my hat on just like this. And she looked at me when I went to go sign listing paperwork, and I was like, Lois, I promise you, I know what I'm doing. I also just have to go play softball right after this. And she's like, that's fine. Just help me sell my house.
Yeah.
So,
did you win the game?
No,
Okay.
We sure did not.
Got it. Okay. We're going to hop into the next one. Mango habanero.
Okay. Milk's coming out.
You'll be fine. This is like a sweeter one, so it actually takes away some of the spice.
We're going to prep. Thank you for having the milk available.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even really notice the spice on this one.
I
It's
like
so
that one.
sweet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See? It's almost refreshing.
No, that one's very good.
Okay, so you're not just a realtor. you're a real estate investor as well.
Mhm.
How do you coach that first-time investor who's stuck on the old analysis paralysis and scared to make that first move? How do you get them to take that jump into investments?
It's scary. It is. It's even when I buy a property now, it's still scary because I double, triple check my numbers. But at the end of the day, you're never going to feel comfortable with it until you just get into it. But making sure that your cash flow is tight and you have reserves set up for if something breaks down. I run everything on a worst case scenario. So if the numbers don't make sense, if it hits the fan type of deal, I don't move forward with it, and I don't typically suggest someone else do. If it's like, hey, we're going to try to find some way to make this work, it's probably not your best investment. So I would say if you can find properties where you're comfortable, the numbers make sense, the tenants have a track record there, or if it's a flip opportunity or something like that, and you're running it on a worst case scenario and it still makes sense, then get into it. You know, you're going to learn as you go through it. Even if you break even, the experience is worth it.
Yeah, not a lot of residential realtors do a lot of investment property stuff. So to be able to understand what a cap rate is and a value add property and what investors need to be looking for, you have to have an agent that knows what they're doing in that type of market. It's not just like putting a sign out in front of the house. You have to be able to run the numbers and make sure it's a good investment for your clients.
Well, on top of it, like looking at the deferred maintenance coming up, my roof's old, my furnace is old. The flooring's getting shot, the cabinets, all this stuff adds up. So if you can't have some foresight and go, okay, well, in the next 5 years, can I sustain a $10,000 repair? Like if you're advising someone to purchase a property, knowing that the cash flow is light, the down payment's light, this is going to be a tight thing. If you can't advise them to mentally and financially prepare for that repair coming up, you're going to put someone in a really bad spot.
Yeah, investment properties, all about reserves, all about planning for the worst case. What if your tenant's gone for 3 months? What if they destroy it? Just got to plan on that stuff because it does happen. We've had it happen.
It just happened to me. I've owned a property in Cincinnati, Ohio. 3 months in a row we haven't got rent, so you have to be ready for it.
Evictions are fun.
Yep.
Okay, last two. So next we go atomic. It's really not as bad as you think it is. So kind of like that buffalo.
I feel like you're my cheerleader at this point. You said this is not as hot?
I don't think it is.
Not bad so far.
It's one of those that build a little bit.
So you're saying don't enjoy it for 10 minutes in your mouth? Swallow really quick.
It's really not that bad.
Ooh.
It's feeling it now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it.
We're good.
Okay, so let's get real. Let's talk about learning the hard way. What's the biggest mistake you've made in real estate? The one that makes you go, what the hell was I thinking?
Your budget is probably one of the biggest things to run the business. I would say, and
This is you personally in your business then?
yes,
Yeah, got it.
yep. I would say, and I run a pretty tight ship. I don't like spending a lot of money, unnecessary spending. And so when we went from a super strong market, everything was selling immediately. Everyone was just trying to get into a house. It was so easy if you let yourself build up this huge business expense. And now when things are a little bit tougher, they're taking longer to sell. I had to learn really quick how to run a tight ship and not overspend and not overindulge in life and that kind of stuff. That it was a quick lesson, but I realized super quick this could be a real problem. So learning that was super stressful, and now I'm on the back end of it, and now I can enjoy a little bit more.
Sure. You didn't raise that lifestyle based on that kind of production.
No.
How you doing? See, that one's really not that bad to me.
It's not, but it's accumulation of all of this, and I'm now just pure fear looking at that last one.
One's got a little kick to it. You'll be fine.
Well, the rest of these you said are not bad, and every single one I feel like I have hot tamales in my mouth.
This next one will be fun for you then.
Good.
Okay. So the last one is nuclear.
Okay.
And again, the goal is to finish the wing.
If
If you just go fast. Go.
You're going to finish that wing?
Mm-hmm.
Get some of this stuff off of here. Oh, no. What's on my lips?
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Oh, boy. Mm-hmm.
This one's going to build for you, Matt.
Oh, man. It is built.
Take some time. You got to get your next bite in.
Nope.
Are you tapping out on the next bite?
Oh my gosh. That is a spicy one.
It's a spicy wing.
Ooh.
Just don't cough. And it comes up in the back of
I
your
did
throat.
a little bit and it instantly hit. And I'm like, no. Stay down.
Doing all right?
I'm glad there's not another one. Another level.
Well, there's another half to that, but we won't. We'll move past that.
Holy moly.
All right, so last question. So you're always looking to grow your team with the right people. So why would a newer realtor or the realtor that you're recruiting want to work with Matt Fisher's team? Because you can handle spice really well? Is that a reason somebody would want to work with you?
Mm-hmm.
We might need another milk here.
Oh, you remember that salad?
Yep.
I went through 3 glasses of water that day. Okay, give me 1 second. Woo.
This is great.
Being-
It's going to be there for a little bit too.
Be cautious not to touch my face now.
Good.
Okay, onto the water. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to try to get through this. I would say the fact that I don't get overly stressed because you hear my tongue? I can't use my tongue. Give me another one of them.
Yep.
Holy moly. That might be the hottest thing I've ever eaten.
It's aggressive. Like sometimes you just lose speech on this one.
Oh man, my tongue. All right, hold on. I would say that I don't have that stress factor for agents coming in of I need you to produce, I need you to sell so much a month. That is amazing. We have fun, but at the same time, we work hard. But I don't need someone to do X amount of volume because I'm stressed about paying the bills. So I would say anyone who's looking to join a team like mine, we have the systems in place to make you successful, but we also don't have the stress factor of, hey, we're coming into the winter and how are we going to pay our bills as a team?
Sure.
So we are pretty good at preparing.
I mean, you've taken some agents that have either no experience or a little bit of experience but aren't producing well and turned them into solid agents that then for some reason have left your team. But I mean,
I take it as a compliment
Yep.
a little bit. It's hard always, of course, but at the same time, if we can take an agent and get them to a level where they feel confident enough to do it on their own, how can I be mad about that?
Yep. No, you do a great job, especially with the coaching piece and how you teach them to call leads. And like I've recently worked an open house with you and the way you work a room and get those people to open up and not feel like a salesperson. It's been fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for the wings. Unless you want to finish that last one,
Dude, there's just no way.
you can.
This is unbelievable to
We'll
me.
wait for you if you want to. So that's it for the big questions. But do you want to tell the audience what does Matt Fisher have coming up? What do you want them to know about you?
I think at the end of the day, and for the people who have met me and have worked with me, I'm pretty straightforward. Whether the news is good or bad, or we have enough traction on the house, or it's been dead for 2 weeks. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pretty much shoot you straight. Like, here's what I think's happening. Here's what I think you need to do. We like to plan based off of worst case scenario. So, love shooting for the moon on your place if it's somewhat realistic. But let's make all of our future plans based off of this number, and then
Sure.
go on from there.
Well, and you just kind of brought up a scenario that you're going through right now that just happened on the way here where a client might have not taken your advice and done the wrong thing, and now they're feeling it. Well, you're apparently working with an attorney now to try and help them get it done.
Yeah.
Those are the things that some agents won't do that you're going above and beyond on.
It'll be to the point where I won't be able to sleep at night. Like, I want to help resolve these issues. And about this house a year ago, it had nothing to do with the purchase of the home. It's personal stuff. But at the same time, when they call me and ask for help, it's just like, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and try to figure it out.
Yep. Well, you did great today, Matt. I told you.
I feel like a new man.
Only the last one is really, really super hot. So thanks for coming in.
In comparison, yes. Like,
Right.
that last one.
It's a level above.
Oh, yeah.
There's no question.
It's pretty wild.
So thanks for coming. Thanks for watching Hot Topics. We'll catch you on the next episode. And thanks to Atomic Wings for sponsoring. You guys do a great job.
Thank you.